Hey YouTube, Vermont Prepper. What we're going to do today is step you through on how I'm going to secure my new ARB aluminum cased awning to the side of this trailer right here. And from there, I also have one of the awning rooms that ARB makes, a 25 by 2500 millimeter room, and it secures to this awning. So stay tuned, this is going to be a good one. Welcome to my world. We're going to talk mainly about military vehicles, solar power, and self-sufficiency. But I also like to live life to its fullest potential. I do this through music. Specifically, I'm a drummer. Music runs through my veins, and I'm also going to discuss the various equipment I use and throw in a few covers. Hope you enjoy. Welcome to the channel. Like everything with either the CUCVs or the trailer, many of the things that I do are custom builds, and the awning is no exception. So I don't know if anyone has tried to install these awnings on a trailer, on the side of a trailer, or just on a flat surface, but the ARB mounting options, at least the information that I was able to get from online, is very confusing. The diagrams are not well made. You can't get an idea on how these things actually mount, and a lot of the other mounting solutions that you see on YouTube don't really focus too much on the mounts. They just focus on the installation of the awning and how it extends and installing the awning room, etc. I'm going to focus a little bit on the mounts. So I wanted to get a different option than the ARB mounts because I couldn't figure it out. And in Vermont, there's nothing in stock, so you have to do all your research online. So what I came up with, and it's a pretty cool option, these Iron Man quick release awning kits. And if you see here, it comes in a package. It has this particular mount, and this goes onto the side of the trailer, or it will go onto the side of the trailer, like this. Okay? And then the other side, I already put it on here, goes directly to the awning. And I kind of took a chance when I bought these things because I didn't know if the holes were going to line up with the tracks, and lucky for me they did. Alright, and I'll post a link on where I got these things. They line up perfectly with the tracks, so I could either put it here, and these two right here, or in these two right here if I want to raise the awning a little bit. And then what happens is that you have a hole on that side, and you just slip your awning right into the little mount right there, and then you secure it with a pin right here so it doesn't come out. And you can lock it if you have to. You can find a pin that you can lock, I guess, but it's very easy to take on and off. So basically you just lift the awning and it comes right out. So it's a really easy option that I was able to find, and hopefully it'll go as planned. These awnings have to be to do a ARB awning room, which I did get, a 25 by 2500 millimeter awning room. The awning height has to be between 6.2 to 6.8 feet in height, and that's, I believe it starts at like 74 or 75 inches upwards to 80 something. You could do the math, I forget what it was, but I know it's around 74.4, 75 inches minimum. So I made some measurements, and in the trailer you see it has some the trailer cover is fiberglass, so I don't want to mount it direct to the fiberglass, because I think the fiberglass, you know, will give. But you see those stringers in the trailer, they're support stringers, and they're aluminum underneath. So I have to measure it so that the mounts will mount on the outside, but I'm able to go through the aluminum stringers right there. And if you see close up there, I actually did measure a line. So I'm going to start drilling and then at least get this thing going. I have to make it so that it's vertical, because the trailer actually, the cover actually slants inward as you go higher. So I put it at the highest point possible, which is basically at the right height. I believe it's going to be like 75 inches or a little bit more from the ground. So I'm going to start drilling, and then I'll probably have to go to a hardware store to get some longer bolts to secure the mounts. Okay, I drilled one hole right here, and I hope you could see this. I think you could see this little ridge right here, and that ridge is where the trailer cover starts to slope upward and inward toward the center of the trailer. So this mounting hole is right below that, and that's the highest point of this particular mount right here. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to drill the bottom hole, and then I'll do it 2 other times, because we're going to have 3 mounts for the awning, because they recommend 3 mounts with the large awning, which is what I got. And these 2 holes right here are for my spare tire. I'll show you that. So I don't want to put mounts in the way of the spare tire. So what I'm going to do is put 1 mount on this side and then 2 mounts on the other side on the support structures there. And it seems to fit pretty good. And I could slide the awning back and forth wherever I feel like I need it to be. And I'll probably have it even with the back end right here. Keep it as far rear as possible. If I have enough room. If not, it's not a huge deal. I'll have it plenty high enough, and then we'll put the awning room on after that. Alright, here's where the 3 holes are going to be. There's one right there, and then remember the tires there. We have one right here, and one right there. So 2 a little bit skewed to the front, and 1 to the rear. Leaves me enough room so I have access to the port. It doesn't bother the vent up there, and we're just right at the edge of that ridge like I was mentioning. Here are the mounts, and behind each mount I put a piece of butyl rubber. It's probably close to an 1/8 inch thick, just to help with waterproofing and reduce the stress from the awning on it. And the next thing I need to do right now is to fit the awning on it. It's going to be quite the job doing it by myself, but I'll get it done, and hopefully we'll finish this up today. Had to wait out a storm. Here's the finished awning, fully hung, nice and secure. It's not going to go anywhere. You can see, if you want to take it out, you just lift it up and they all come out very easily. And again, you can lock the awning with these pins right here, these U-pins that go through the holes right there, and you can see that where they go through. And again, you can lock them. You can find some that lock. I don't know if I need to do that or not. I'm not sure I would leave the trailer alone if I went camping, but you never know. Maybe I'll eventually get maybe at one of them at least. So the next thing I'm going to do, and I'll save that for another video, is actually put up the awning room to see how it works. All right, everybody, I appreciate everyone watching, and till the next time, Vermont Prepper out, and as always, keep prepping.